Hello everybody, my name is Marcelino Archuleta, and I am a student at the High and Mighty Copper Hills High School, aka the home of the Grizzlies. Today I wanted to talk about a topic that isn't only very important to me, but important to everybody watching this: mental health. Mental health issues have a history in my family, and despite not being medically diagnosed with issues such as depression and anxiety, I still know what it's like to feel alone. It has become a goal of mine to make sure people know what mental health is and its importance. Mental health is a lot more than what people think it is. It affects how we feel, how we think, and how we behave. It's a very important part of our well-beings. Why is mental health as important as people say it is? It affects how we operate on a day-to-day basis in a variety of ways. It affects the enjoyment of life. When having mental health problems, it affects how we do things, such as spending time with family or friends. Relationships mean more than just a girlfriend or a boyfriend. It's your friends, your family, and people who you associate with on a daily basis. Mental health can cause problems to all those people and yourself if not kept in check. Poor mental health could cause anxiety, self-isolation, feeling sluggish and apathetic, and those feelings can affect other people. Personally, I've had this problem, and it has indeed caused problems that I could have easily avoided if I would have just talked to somebody. Talking to somebody for help is easier than you think it is. An article written by Stanford University student Xuan Zhao said, "We shy away from asking for help because we don't want to bother other people, assuming that our request will feel of an inconvenience to them." This quote summarizes how a lot of people feel about reaching out for help, myself included. The article also stated, "The research about how asking for help can lead to meaningful experiences and strengthen relationships with others, friends, as well as strangers." This quote really puts into perspective that asking for help can definitely help a lot more than it hurts. Reaching out has never been easier, and there are many resources out there for people struggling. Resources like hotlines, apps such as the SafeUT app, and many more. Websites like mentalhealthfirstaid.org have most, if not all, of the resources that one would need to reach out for help. Not asking for help has been proven to raise your chances of anxiety and depression. Anxiety and depression are very common and cause big problems. The CDC, or the Center of Disease Control Prevention, says that more than 50% of the world's population struggle with mental health illness, and it's the most common health condition in the United States. Anxiety and depression have a wide variety of symptoms and causes. Symptoms are as followed: negative feelings, extreme mood swings of highs and lows, detachment from reality, and by far the most feared, suicidal thoughts. Suicide is a tough topic for anyone to talk about, but it needs to be talked about so we can raise awareness as a community and help as much as we possibly can. Suicide is the 17th leading cause of death in the U.S. in the year of 2020. 45,979 kids, men, and women died to suicide. There were also an estimated 1.20 million suicide attempts, and all of these statistics can be found on the AFSP website. Suicide does not discriminate, no matter your gender, your ethnicity, or your race. Suicide occurs in all demographic groups. By sharing your story, you can save lives by letting people know that you are not alone. No one is alone, and there are people always fighting by your side. With that being said, let me end this TED Talk with a story from one of the strongest people I've ever met. Alze Acevedo is not only my sister, but a great role model of who I wish to be in the future. She's one of the wisest people I've ever spoken to, and has always helped me with my problems, and provided very simple solutions. But even the strongest soldier has their battles, and this is hers. This story was taken straight from her Instagram and was posted in May of 2021. Let me start off by saying having anxiety and depression with an outgoing personality is one of the weirdest combinations I've ever had to deal with. Some days I wake up eager to talk and meet new people, but also hesitant because my thoughts get the best of me. I question every move I make and constantly find myself going in circles. I can't tell you how many times someone has sent me a message and I have typed and retyped it 10 plus times because I'm nervous I'm not saying the right things or overthinking completely. I love/hate social settings because I instantly feel my heart catch speed and my body start to panic. Depression? Whew, that bad boy is a beast. I can have the best day one day and the worst the next. I deal with people asking me what's wrong when truthfully, I don't even know myself. If you're struggling with mental health, please know you are strong. You are not alone, and I'm always a call or a text away. I know what it's like to feel so in the dark and alone, and I don't want anyone to ever feel that way. With May being Mental Health Awareness Month, I wanted to bring light to my personal struggles. So many people would never guess the thoughts that go through my head daily and keep me up at night, But I found a balance. I know that not every day will be a good day, and that's okay. But how I decide to let it affect me is my choice. I know that there is no magic pill or potion that will make it all go away, but I do know that I am loved, blessed, and worthy of all things coming my way. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk, and now you know why mental health is important and how it affects us on a daily basis.